Don't mind the noise. My boys are doing some BP with my husband. There's Juanito. Okay, so this is my garden. Right here, I have some fruit trees. This is a cherry tree. It's a Bing cherry. I've got, I believe this is a nectarine. My husband gifted this one to me the other day, and it's looking very promising. It already had a flower on it when he bought it. This one right here is an apricot, and then I have I just planted a pear tree right here because, as you can see, it kind of stagnant. It doesn't want to show much movement. The little buds should already be green, and they're not. So I put it on the ground because this is what you're supposed to see by now. With all the rains and everything, you're supposed to see hints of green like this one. This one right here is another cherry. It's a sweet cherry. And here is a brown turkey fig. The fig leaves are just so beautiful. I love figs. This one's worrying me because the persimmon tree that I bought last year, which was about 1.5 feet long, it died. It didn't withstand the winter. And this one I gifted myself for Christmas, and it also doesn't seem to be out of its dormancy yet. This is a Hygeia persimmon, and then this peach tree doesn't look alive either. I don't know if it's dormant or what, but if it doesn't wake up within a month, I'm gonna have to either plant it on the ground or return it to Tractor and Trailer Supply.
Yes,
I had a grape tree that was dead for like 1.5 years, and I had it here, but I took it out so I could plant my dwarf orange tree. And the orange tree seems to be doing good. It likes it. It's a navel orange tree. And I have it here planted with several different little planties. Like I've got apricot seeds there, and baby bok choys and kaleidoscope carrots right there. I just planted those the other day on the 13th. This is green cabbage. I've got a lot of tomatillo coming up, and a lot of tomato on the vine and house tomato. This is supposed to be an artichoke. My Black Missions fig is waking up too. If you can see the little buds already starting to shoot out what's gonna end up being the first leaves, and then on the bottom there's a brand new little branch coming up, and then, well, this is my lettuce garden. That's a big huge beet. I don't know how to cook beets, but I'm gonna learn because I love them, and I eat them at salad bars all the time, and I've never cooked them, but I'm going to. I think I've shown you before. I've got some spinach back here behind the beets. There's a purple cabbage. This is the butter crunch romaine, the purple Russian kale, all my beautiful broccoli that I probably should consume soon, because then the white butterflies are gonna come, and I hate those things. There's a couple of romaine lettuces that I just planted, along with some bok choy seeds. Chinese cabbage is running rampant. I need to look up whether or not the Chinese flowers are edible, because I know the broccoli ones are, and I've already had some. They're really good. And then I'll show you the beds over there in a second, but first I want to continue with my fruit trees. There was a sale the other day at Walmart, and these these that I have in the white buckets were $5. That's a green grape. This is purple grapes. This is a raspberry. And this is a blueberry. And then that one, this one, and this one are blackberries. So this is kind of like my berry bushes. Still debating on where I'm gonna end up putting those. I haven't decided yet. This one, it's looking really good. A lot of leaves. This is a pomegranate. Es un árbol de granada. And here, the radishes seem to be taking off well. Though the marigolds and the chile güerito are not really doing much. The rosemary isn't either. But these are two peach trees. That's Blanco's tail, you know. That's my assistant gardener right there. That's my kitty Blanco, who loves to accompany Mama when she's gardening. This is a peach tree that Rogelio Soto, our friend, gave us. And it's doing really well. I think I have 3 of them. Maybe even 4 peach trees. I've got some spinach there, 2 different varieties. And this is the grape tree that I was going to throw away because it looked dead. You see what it looks like? It's dead, right? Think again. The minute I put it on the ground, wouldn't you know it started budding? So, goes to show you can never give up on your plants even when they look dead. If the main bark is still bendable, that plant is alive and it wants you to mind it. So what I did with this one is I changed it from being in a pot to actually being on the ground. So it's alive. And then here I've got some onions. I don't know if you can see them right there. Got a couple of artichokes right there. No me estés mordiendo, Blanco. Déjame grabar. Quítate, por favor. Quítate. Those are some baby carrots. There's a whole bunch of beets right there. Got more artichokes behind that. And this is a different type of artichoke. I don't know what type it is, but there it is. These are purple onions. And then I took out all the radishes from back there the other day. And I planted new ones, so these should be ready in a couple of months. Got a couple more carrots going on here. And I just planted some squash here because this is where my squash plants were last year. And it really liked it. So I went ahead and put squash seeds here. And I already got one coming up. And one right there coming up. These are my rose bushes that I've already started making the holes for them to hold more water. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I know I'm going to put plants. And I planted some gray zucchini in that area right there, all the way up to about right there. But I'm thinking of putting all my berry bushes here because they're cold weather, you know, in this area because of the way the house is. Starts getting shade at about 3 p.m. So they have limited sun. So this might be a good place for all the berry bushes. This is why I have all the cold weather stuff growing here. Got cilantro right there. Got some blue kale. I don't remember what this is. Got some more artichokes right there. This one seems kind of dying there. Got an iceberg lettuce there with red tones. And I've got some Caesar salad lettuce right there. A couple carrots growing back there. More rábanos back there. And then this is bok choy, but it must be a different variety because it doesn't look like the bok choy that I've been seeing. Kind of seems like it has some ejotitos in it. Maybe I tagged it. And a different variety of broccolis there. You can see that these are kind of purplish. So I'm gonna plant some more marigolds back there. You can see the graveyard of marigolds that I have not removed from back there. You always have to plant flowers with your vegetables so that they can pollinate and create pollinators. All of this is vegetables that I just planted. Got some sweet, different colored peppers here. I got some Utah celery there. There's my mint plant right there. Got some jalapenos planted there. Cucumbers, some Japanese squash. This is a romaine lettuce that seems to like this area because it was tiny. I took it out from way over there, put it here, and it seemed to like it more. And then I've got a whole bunch of little cauliflowers. This one didn't make it. It died, and it already had the little cabbage coming up, but didn't make it. Here's some more scallop squashes. Here's some more cauliflowers. Hopefully they'll grow. I believe these are cantaloupes. And these are some honeydews I've got here. And some chile serrano. El chile serrano es medio sangrón porque no crece. Entonces, acá tengo todos los trasplantes de todas las matas que le voy a regalar a mi cuñada para que tenga su propio jardín. And they seem to be doing good there. If you can see them around el encimoso, me gusta decirle. But her plants are doing pretty good there. She's got a little Roma there that has survived the transplant, and some seedlings there that have not sprouted yet. And then I found a sale at Ross. Big, huge planters for like a fourth of a price. Here's another kale. Here's some more red cabbage and more broccoli plants. And in there, I purchased a purple cauliflower. Why?
Because the dogs are loose.
Oh, the dogs are loose? Are they in there? Okay, ahorita lo voy a cerrar. And I've never seen purple cauliflower. I'm very excited. And orange chard. And I bought a whole bunch of different flowers and veggies the other day. And surprisingly enough, you know what? They were cheaper at Home Depot than I have found them at Walmart. They're still a little too cold for the peppers. So I've been keeping them. In there. These are some peppers and some chilitos. There's the eggplant right there growing. Got celery back there and squash. And I've already purchased some flowers that I'm gonna plant soon. Okay, so let me take you to the details of the garden beds that I have back here. And when you come over here to my garden beds, you're gonna see that I've got everything growing. I've got corn, Oregon spring tomato, got chile caribe there, which is the chile guarito. Got some iceberg lettuce, some dwarf blue curly kale that's gonna come up here. Got some squash right there. Some crimson watermelon that has not sprouted yet there. And what does it say in this one? Don't remember what this is supposed to be. It is Halloween pumpkin. I planted a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts here, and just little by little they're coming up, but I think I need to water them more. These right here are cantaloupe, and they're coming up. And I've got rosemary, red sweet peppers, Rio Grande, Romas, Chile Poblano planted here. But I guess these black beans, regular beans, but I guess these need they need water because they have not sprouted. Cucumbers son muy sangrones, necesitan mucha agua constante. I got persimmon seeds there, more cucumber, black beauty eggplants, more cucumber, grape tomatoes there, more squash, orange seeds over there, yellow lemon, chile tomatillo, melting sugar, snow peas. These grow really easy. Like if you want to start gardening, I would recommend peas and tomatoes. I'm really excited about these. These are yellow hybrids. Um, Japanese white squash, sweet yellow banana peppers, Mexican gray squash, more corn going on over here, and more tomato, Caesar, Utah celery.